Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and today we're having an interesting video. As you can see, there's some weird stuff happening right now in the servers, especially since they have been given to the Evocati PD. Well, not the regular servers, but some extra servers have been given to the Evocatis, and as a result, well, people are making the connections. It seems that it is getting more and more difficult for us in the regular PU. There seem to be more bugs, more errors, and as you can see here, I am trying to leave the Levski hangar in the Starfire. I am stuck through the door. Actually, literally the door closed on my Starfire, and I have not been able to do anything. I'm trying to get the door open again. Sometimes it seems I'm getting out of it and then I'm getting immediately stuck inside. I have been here teleported back into the concourse of Levski with an extra crime stat. That is not ideal, guys. So it's okay, we're still going to try to get our Starfire back. It's unfortunate because this Starfire is filled with 291 SCU of agriculture supplies bound for Gallet family farms. I am afraid I will never be able to get there, guys, and thus I will be losing about 31,000 Alpha UEC. Been losing a lot of money lately because of different bugs, different server disconnects. Things have been pretty erratic, to say the least, and I am really hoping that a lot of these bugs are going to be fixed in 3.5. Usually when there's a new patch, we're also getting new bugs too, so I am not very optimistic. But again, sometimes I can be proven wrong, which was the case with 3.3. I was not very optimistic with 3.3, and it turns out that the 3.3 series was the best we've ever had, much better than 3.3.5 or 3.4, arguably. So we are going to get back into our Starfire, and I'll show you, for those who've never seen what the Starfire looks like. There we go. It is that big refueling ship, but yeah, something seems to be weird. As you can see, my ship spawned without its landing gear. Very interesting. Normally these big fuel tanks are not that low. I hope I will be able to get in the ship. We're going to see what the door does to the ship. No, I'm just under. As normally I can get around pretty easily because these tanks are not so high, but this time that's not the case. So maybe if I open and close from here, from the side, and then go around the tanks, I should be able to get in. What a difficult day. So as you can see, well, it's getting a little bit tanking on the side, but they are full of agricultural supplies. Let's get into the command post. Let's get into the bridge. I will show you how it looks like. So basically, always take the right turns. Every time you can, go on the right. Just don't use the ladder. And here on the right again, and here on the right again. Now there's no more right, it's all up straight until the cockpit. Here we go. It's more of a bridge than a cockpit. Let's take the pilot seat here. And it seems that well, my ship is now floating in the hangar. That doesn't look very good. The engines are already on and the ship is floating in the hangar. My goodness. Am I going to be able to get out of here? We are going to see, but I am not very optimistic. Fortunately, the doors of Levski open very quickly, so let's go. Let's go. Engine thrusters at the maximum, but it seems my speed is negative and back to 0. Well, it looks okay from here, except the speed is at 0, so I'm not making any progress. And it seems like either the engine is not working or the gravity of Levski is too strong, which is of course a problem because Levski is an asteroid. It's like a large asteroid, so it's supposed to have a weak gravity, actually even weaker than, say, those of Selene or Yela, which are some of the smaller moons we have right now in the verse. And yeah, I can't even get out. Look at that, it's stuck. It's stuck. The engines seem to be working when I'm pressing the afterburner, but there just aren't any effects, so that is very unfortunate. Yeah, it seems the ship is inexorably attracted to the bottom of the Levski hangar. Can't do anything about it. The vector is good though, but so some people have told me in the chat, Irad, maybe you should turn off the engines and turn it on again. Guys, what you don't see is that this is not the first attempt at doing this. I've tried already, I don't know, 5-6 times, and every time the result is, sorry about this, every time the result is the same. I'm gonna try again. Engine off, engine on. Let's try this. It doesn't change anything at all, unfortunately. Using the afterburner, still stuck at 0. Very interesting. So we're getting through the door, and now we're getting attracted by the bottom of the hangar. So I'll try one more thing. Maybe, so some people have also told me, right, maybe your cargo is too heavy, which is a possibility, man. I got 291 SCU of cargo in my hold. That's a lot. Well, actually, I've seen Segelian holding 590 SCU of cargo in his Caterpillar, and he had no problem leaving Levski. So I'm not really convinced by the idea the cargo is too heavy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to overclock everything, including my engines. So hopefully with these overclocked engines, maybe I will be able to leave Levski's crap and get rid of the terrible gravity. The vector is good. I am positioned towards space. I should be able to leave, but unfortunately it seems that this is a bug and there is nothing I can do. So yes, guys, the game doesn't want me to leave Levski. That's a beautiful picture. That Starfarer trying to leave. I have my landing gear on. Maybe I should remove it. It's not doing anything. It's just making me fall again. I don't know. I'm moving at 1 meter per second, but the reality is I am not moving forward. I am falling down. So unfortunate. Look, so, well, I'm gonna give up, guys. I'm going to lose these 31,000 alpha UEC. And we'll be ended up doing something. Hopefully, guys, you know, that's also, it's alpha. So let's not give up on the game. The good approach, which is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make a video, which is the video I'm doing now, and I will show it to the devs in the issue council, because they also want to see videos. If you have videos for the devs in the issue council, it's really helping them to identify the problem and see what they can do with it. So this video is definitely going into the issue council. I will also put the link in the description down below to the issue council so that you can report that bug too if you want to support the Eradicator in his endeavor to make the game better. Anyway, I gave up here. Now I decided, well, let's do some bounty hunting. And there's this guy, Jake Speed, who has been killing many people around SPK. So I decided to kill him too because, well, he deserves it. And well, I thought I could go from one platform to another in EVA around SPK, but look at what happened. It seems that my head has gotten through the ground. I am stuck. I am stuck in the ground or in the platform. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it looks like I am not going to go anywhere. Oh my goodness, this looks actually very funny from the outside. I wish someone could see me. So I decided to press backspace, which is the key you hit if you want to kill yourself. No, I'm going to... eventually I went back to SPK, but Jake Speed went back to Port Olisar. So we're gonna cash on the bounty, guys. It's a good 5,000 alpha UEC. Let's kill him. He's still in firing range, so let's take care of the nuisance. He's definitely a griever. He's been killing people for fun outside of SPK. That is not acceptable. But now the coward is in the armistice zone. He knows he can't be killed now. He feels safe, but what he doesn't know is that it's the Eradicator who's after him, and I'm going to ram him. Yes, you are not safe, my good sir. Even though you are in the armistice zone, it doesn't mean people will stop trying to kill you, which is exactly what I am doing here. Well, I'm a little bit close to his glaive, which is okay. Let's try to get another approach. It seems like he will try to land again. Here we go. Are you going to fight me? No, you are not. You are going to go towards the landing pad again. He's going to make another try, and so will I. Let's ram into... Oh, no. And once again, I am getting through the ground. I went through the landing pad. It seems like his ship also has gotten through the landing pad, and we are both stuck through the landing pad of Port Orizar. In one day, guys, all of this has been recorded within an hour. Within an hour, I've been through the doors of Levski, I've been through the pads of SPK, and I've been through the pads of Port Orizar. I don't know what's going on, and boom. I don't know what's going on with these assets here in Star Citizen. I don't know what's wrong with the physics. Why can't we go through walls? But it's definitely embarrassing. Anyway, guys, now it's time to answer a question from one of the Patreons who support the channel through the crowdfunding website, Patreon. And so, Gargotron asks, how much time do you spend in Star Marine or Arena Commander? Well, I used to spend a lot of time in Arena Commander. Back in the days, I'm talking about 2014 when it was released, you know, for the backers. I think that was like the Alpha 0.8 or 0.9, if I remember. I spent a lot of time there. At some point, I was even ranked #1 in Arena Commander. Not for a long time, but it did happen. I think I bragged about it on my page a long time ago. You can check this out on my Facebook page a very long time ago. But yeah, every time I'm trying to play Star Marine, for example, the servers are empty or Star Marine is bugged, so it doesn't really work for me, and it gets boring pretty quickly because, you know, you can't do anything, or there's just no one. Now, what would be great is, like, you know, if we could start the game as soon as there are two players in the game, one in each side, and it would be 1v1. But right now, I think in Star Marine we can't do that, and that is very unfortunate. We need to wait until there are more players, and I think that's the same in Arena Commander. It won't let you start, you know, unless there's a certain amount of players. I mean, that's how it used to be before. So I've completely given up on the Arena Commander and Star Marine. I do plan to play Arena Commander in a couple of days, actually. I want to try a Vandal Swarm to at least get with the previous flight model. I want to see if I can beat them and get some of, you know, the access to the glaive, or maybe Pirate Storm access to the Caterpillar Pirate. That would be awesome. Especially, I really want to have a Caterpillar. I've stolen a lot of Caterpillars lately, as you can see in the video. So there you go. Probably I will try Pirate Swarm in the near future. Maybe this week before the new flight model hits the PDU. We will see, Gargotron. We will see. Great question. And if you want your questions to be answered in a show like Gargotron's, don't forget you can join our Patreon on Patreon page. I'll put the link in the description down below. Subscription start at $1 per month. It's a great way to help the channel. It's really helping me grow, and I have tons of ideas that are good, ideas that are going to be able to be done thanks to Patreon. Again, thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel, not just Patreon, but also by subscribing, liking these videos, you know, posting comments. That really helps the channel getting to the top. Thank you so much. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.